Hi, this is Yvon Prehn, and we're talking about Mother's Day opportunities. And now we come to probably the most important one, and that's the opportunity to evangelize unchurched family members. The reason Mother's Day has so many people there on that Sunday isn't because of the moms. They're there every week. It's because of the unchurched family members that will come on that Sunday to make mom happy. You want to make the most of that opportunity, and here's some ideas on how to do that. You want to say what a mom can't say. Moms love their kids and they hate to be away from them, and an eternity separated from a child or a spouse is a heart-wrenching experience every day to a mother. It's hard for a mom to say that. It's not comfortable or easy for a pastor to say it, but to really love your people, you can say something like, kids, spouses, I'm, so glad you're here today, honoring mom. I'm going to say something to you that she's probably thinking, but that's really hard for her to say, and that is she wants you to be in heaven with her. And let me tell you how that can happen. You can do it in a gentle way. You can do it in a loving way. But this is a fantastic opportunity. Please don't miss it. And then follow up after the service. Honor your guests, honor the gospel by giving them an opportunity to find out more. You can do this through a bulletin insert. Here's one that you can use. Let me just read it to you. It says, this Mother's Day, give mom something better than flowers or chocolate. Better than flowers or chocolate? How can that be? Flowers are a treasured tradition, and chocolate is, well, chocolate. What more needs to be said? You know mom will appreciate these things, but there is something that would mean even more. You already know what that is. You know she would love it if every Sunday you were where you are now with her in church. It isn't simply your physical presence that is meaningful, though she loves to be with you. What would make it more meaningful is if you were coming as a faithful follower of Jesus. There may be many reasons why faithful follower of Jesus does not describe your life today. Maybe when you were young, you were excited about the church and Jesus, but you feel you've outgrown it. You had questions the church couldn't answer, so you went looking elsewhere and never came back. Life is simply too busy and the church was never much of a priority. Whatever the reason, take some time to consider Jesus. Here are some websites that might be useful, and here some things are listed. After doing that, tell mom about it. Talk about it and give her joy that won't fade like even the most beautiful flowers do. Now you can do something like that, or you can modify it. You can write up your own websites, your own explanations, whatever you want to do. But even if you don't do a sermon, a bulletin insert like this could have a very powerful and lasting impact. So I strongly encourage you to do that. And then afterwards, invite people back. Your welcome, your kindness, and the great people should have paved the way, but specifically invite people back. Here are publications that can be used as bulletin inserts, notices, postcards, emails, whatever way you want to use them. Be winsome, but be very persistent. I've got a number of different designs for you, and they're available as PDFs, ready just to print out and use, publisher files that you can modify. All those sorts of things are available on the Effective Church Communications website. But use them. Maybe use a group of them. Send them out after a few weeks, whatever. Don't think that you're being bothersome. Does a company worry about being bothersome when it wants to sell you something? No, they persist until they make the sale. Far more important, though, than the selling of any earthly item is to help people come to know Jesus and to spend eternity with him. That's what's really important. So be persistent. Don't worry about being obnoxious. You might be, but it's for a good purpose. So as a closing challenge, be sure you give unchurched family members ways to find out more and an invitation to join mom on a continuing spiritual journey. Flowers are wonderful, chocolate's a joy, but the best thing a child or a spouse can give a mom is faith in Jesus. And the best thing you can do for the mothers in your church is to help them do this. And there's all of the materials that you saw and lots more available at effectivechurchcom.com, plus on our Facebook page and through Twitter. And may the Lord give you great joy as you serve him on Mother's Day and all year round.